All right. Check this out to make sure we're online. Good to go. Yeah. How's my music working? All right. Probably bring that up to like here. That should be pretty good. Out to make sure we're online. Good to go. All right, very good. Hello, everybody. This is going to be our review of the Grogu 30-minute speed sculpt. Again, this is literally the end of month 1, and this is one of the first speed sculpts. So we're just gonna go over what we have to just show what I liked, how I like about your prioritizing, and kind of identifying issues that you can hone in and practice some more. Okay, that's kind of the main benefit of doing speed sculpts, that we don't really get to take it all the way. We don't have all the time in the world, so we just need to prioritize the most important things. 30 minutes is not a long time. I don't know a lot of people who can do much in that time, especially when we're just learning ZBrush. Okay, so with that, let's begin with our section 1. Alrighty, Destiny. So this is our first Grogu pass. Okay, proportions are good. We got that little bit of a football head there. I don't think you used Symmetry enough, so you could have probably gotten double the work that you had done in that time, right? So that's gonna be the first thing that I'll say to you. Definitely use Symmetry. Hit me up if you need reminders on that. Yeah, and that should be pretty good. I'm not sure if you're level or not. I think you're slight angle, and I'm not sure if you eyeballed it, but we're gonna stick to the axes. So that's what I got for you, Destiny. Very good start, good proportions. All right, SCL. All right, we're getting there. I think the eyes, for you it's going to be proportions, I think. Right now his proportions are a little bit older Yoda, not baby Yoda, not Grogu. You started out with detailing nicely. However, I will say for you, besides getting the proportions more correct using see-through mode, understanding, sculpting what you see and not what you think you see in terms of the proportions. Getting everything done is going to be first priority. So I love all this detail around the eyes, and it is actually very important. But remember that your passes should include getting proportions down first, then moving on. Those are the big forms, and moving on to medium forms, and getting everything in, and that means not missing the mouth, right? So this is overall very, very good. I understand you didn't get to coloring, but I would have definitely wanted to see a mouth, and there's some placement and sizes, small tweaks like that, but overall this is very nice. This is very nice. All right, good job. All right, Jackie. Very nice. We got coloration. We got all the features in here, so yeah, overall I think this is not a bad start. Definitely not for 30 minutes. Definitely not in month 1 of ZBrush. A little bit harsh on the detailing, and definitely getting some references for understanding those big baby cheeks that the Grogu has. Small tweaks like that, but overall great start. And we'll take a look at the color sampling and selection. This is very Windows Paint green, right? So. But again, I'm just nitpicking. Whatever you give me, I'm definitely going to continue pushing forward. Definitely not bad for 30 minutes. Good job. Angelina. All right. We're getting the forms blocked in. You got off of Symmetry. You weren't working in Symmetry again. So definitely want you to do that, because then you'll be able to get more done. That said, good observation of medium forms. I'm really enjoying the fact that you captured those big kind of cylinders that represent the cheeks on him. Yeah, we're missing obviously the ears and such. So just getting used to the program a little bit more. And I think using Symmetry will get you there closer and faster. Okay. Good job. Good job. You know what I should do is I should post a link on this. Let me do this so y'all can actually watch this live. We do it live. That's link. Weep. Let me drop it right here for y'all. Organic modeling. Here's the link. Grogu. Your Grogu speed scope feedback layer. There you go. All right. So that was Angelina. All right, Angel. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. All right. The color selection is a little bit closer for sure. Yeah, you're dealing with materials. I would have spent more time on the forms. So to that, I would say like the Z is very. You have it kind of close to a sphere. You modified it a little bit, which is good. His actual head, whenever you look at it, is a lot like a little football. Grogu. You know, it's much wider, right? Much wider. Look at a little football. You see the points right here in the ears, right? Much wider. Not as tall, okay? Yeah, enjoying the color selection. I like that you had time to do the materials, you know, just using that, was it jelly bean on this. Proportions overall are good, I would say. There's less of a dip between the top of his head and where the ears are, which you got pretty close. I'm not going to nitpick on this, honestly. Yeah, and you were working with symmetry, it looks like. So, yeah, just getting that main head's form a little bit closer, I think. And just being able to quickly block in. So, more practice, I think you'll be able to block things in more quickly. And then just every pass, it kind of gets better, right? So, you block everything in first, and then you keep going. But, yeah, not bad at all. Not bad, Angel. All right. Ryan. All right. Yeah, color selections overall pretty good. I noticed you were only able to paint the front. So real quick, you can do color and then fill to just drop the color on everything, and that'll save you some time. Also notice that the kind of pink part of the ears is on the back here. Remember the back face masking that we did. We can get a reminder on that. I would have the eyes as their own separate thing. And other than that, you're blocking in those details, but I think you weren't really using see-through mode enough to really understand the proportions. Okay, so it's good progress on this, I would say. So we can definitely get you guys on using see-through mode more to kind of learn those forms a little bit, because it's starting to look like older Yoda with these proportions. But again, those are nitpicks. You only have 30 minutes, so no worries. Good start for sure. Very nice. All right, Jacob. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, the features are blocked in. She's starting to block those things in. Good catch with the cheeks here. Resolution issues. So it's probably you've been zooming in using that sidebar. We'll train you all to not do that so much, because then you'll get this weirdness going on. We'll just use the mouse navigation, zooming in and out with the camera controls the way we've been doing, rather than zooming in and out of canvas like this. What else? Not symmetry. You didn't use symmetry enough. If you had used symmetry, then it would have been more symmetrical. You would have gotten the other ear and would have been able to do more of your time. Yeah, so good understanding of form in the cheeks and the chin here. These you're blocking out, but I would definitely get more kind of profile views to really help that. Good job with the eyes. Overall, just a very good start. We'll get you using symmetry more for sure. And I think you can get more done in that time. Very cool. Very cool. Good job, Jacob. Naya. Let's see. We'll get you practicing the tools more, Naya. Right now, you're going for that silhouette, but I think my guess would be that you're kind of trying to remember how to do this or that, and that probably slowed you down. Or I forget if you had any technical issues. But yeah, that looks more of a time management thing, which really becomes easier the more you practice the tools. So we'll get some more practice in there. No worries. We'll get you. We'll get you. All right. Josh. Nice. Not bad. Yeah, most of the features are blocked in, but I will say you're kind of doing this from memory or from like indirect observation. So a lot of the issues that are here are due to you not using see-through mode and you're not using symmetry, right? So both of those things, the things that are bothering me here, that the proportions are off. This is almost human. This is almost like a cartoony human that is like cosplaying as Yoda, right? So I wish I had more angles as well. But main thing I want to do with you is make sure you all use symmetry and you use see-through mode. That's where I want you all at this point. Okay? Yeah. Good start. Good start. All right, Kate. Oh, look at that. Oh, he didn't mirror in well the eye. So sad. But yeah, proportions overall are good. It's definitely a good start. It's definitely a good start. Things seem rather close to their proportions, I think. The eyes I would probably make even bigger. Like look at his face. It's just freaking 25% of his face is just eyeball. Yeah, like a full maybe third of the height. Just small tweaks like that. It's really close though, so I think for you it's just kind of optimizing your workflow and getting, because you got the overall silhouettes and the big forms locked in very nice and got started on the medium forms very nice. So the more you do this, the farther you can get. And I don't love the topology. It's too low at this point. Remember, we don't want to see facing. You don't want to go too high, but we don't want to see too much facing. You don't want to see pixelation like that. When you do, that means it's time to hit that Control D and go up in subdivision level. All right, very nice, very good start. I like this. I like this a lot, Kate. Manuel. All right. Yeah, good symmetry on the face. You can mirror. We could have mirror and welded this. I'm not sure if the eyes are in the right position. It feels symmetrical. Yeah, we're gonna have you looking at angles more to kind of grab that side silhouette. So let's see, because we definitely want those cheeks coming out. You got big poofy cheeks, and you didn't really indicate that. That would be my main thing in the colors. But overall, things are indicated really well. The eyes are a little bit too small, so I like the shape of the face. The ears, I think, would have been a lot longer. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good start. It's a good start for sure. Good job, Manuel. Good job. Let's do it like that. All right, who we got? Lisa. Let's see. Oh, well. Look at that. This is very close. I would say your big forms are pretty good. I think the head is a little tall. It's got a very kind of squat head and just long, like a football shape. He's very recognizable for what he is. A lot of the cheek forms over here. So for you, this is very good because your big forms are really close. I don't think you used symmetry. Huh. I think you eyeballed the symmetry. Interesting. Yeah, I would have probably used symmetry more. I would have you could have gotten farther. It's better to just get off of symmetry towards the end when you want to add asymmetrical detail. Because it's a little bit skewed. Just a tiny bit. So for you, I would say big forms is a good start. And small forms, the wrinkles and stuff, are a good start. But the medium forms need work, right? So if you look at his cheek forms right here, right? It's got this like almost like this cylinder or like curvy teardrop shape, right? And the way the eyebrows and all that detail is coming into play, right? I think for you, you went into small forms, so the brush is too small. You have some detail here, but I would have wanted to see more, especially if you look at his kind of mouth and how the cheeks kind of transform into the mouth. So small things like that would really assist in that. Let's get a good bit of lighting. Right. So yeah, so small things like that. I think this is really good. I think this is really good. Very, very good for 30 minutes. First month of ZBrush. Well done, Elisa. Well done. Very cool. All right, Devin. All right, yeah, we gotta get you practicing some more. I like that you're using the initialize pipeline to block in these forms. Yeah, I think more practice. It looks like you were, just based on these proportions, looks like you were probably using see-through mode from the front, but make sure to never work too much in one angle. And yeah, I think for you it's just a time thing. Just 30 minutes is not enough at that stage, but at this stage, but that's fine because we'll get you practicing so that you fall into that rhythm a little bit better. So no worries on that. No symmetry. I see symmetry in the ears, just not here. Maybe you lost that one. Anyway, yeah, we'll get some more. We'll get some more practice. No worries. Carlos. What do we got here? Oh, there's Carlos. Good morning, Carlos. And Cassandra wrote something, but retracted it. Okay. All right. Nice timing, Carlos. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is a great start. This is a really good start for big forms. Okay. The proportions feel correct. Yeah, I think just more practice and you're going to get more done in the same amount of time. So for you, I think it's just practice. I would definitely like to see you block in everything. You started kind of nitpicking with the details on the ear. And again, there's always going to be room to nitpick and improve, especially on speed scopes. Yeah, for you, I would kind of get in the habit of first priority, block everything in so you're not missing anything, right? So eyes, nose, mouth, cheeks, all the big forms, right? All the medium forms, and then you slowly move down. But overall, proportions are really good. So good use of your, good use of your big form knowledge and your proportions, your see-through mode, all of those. Good usage. Just wanted to see a face. You started detailing out the ears, but those are not the most important. You block everything in, then you go eyes, mouth, nose, ears. Usually in that order is going to be the best. And you make sure that you get everything done first pass, and then second pass detail, etc., etc. Yep. Very nice. Good start, Carlos. All right, and I believe, unless we have another page, we do not. That brings us to section 2. All right, this is section 1. Yep. All right. Yep, right on, Carlos. All right. And here we are at section 2. Starting with Xavier. Boop. All right. Yeah, it's a good start. Everything's blocked in. I will say you went to that a little bit too early because the big forms still need work, right? So just spending another couple of minutes, Xavier, with blocking out the proportions, getting that football shape, understanding those ears are basically almost as long as the face itself is, or as wide, right? Whereas for you, they're a little bit on the short side, almost like grown-up Yoda proportions, right? So I want to get you all to use see-through mode so that you get used to and you train your eye to make what is there, not what you think or remember is there, right? Not what's on the other monitor. I want you to train to see it directly, okay? Yeah, some more football here. Yeah, good job starting to block out all those details. This is small forms. Yeah, I would have liked to see more time spent on the big forms, which means getting the proportions right, and then the medium forms for all the big mountains and peaks and valleys, which you started over here. Okay, but overall, it's a good start. I like it. Well done, Xavier. Maritza, oh my gosh, he got the robe and everything. Good job on the coloring. Yeah, definitely a little bit. We'll practice some more precise control on those strokes a little bit. Definitely want you to spend more time on the proportions. And you went out of symmetry I think a little bit too early, especially when it comes to the eyes. We want to keep them as symmetrical as possible. It looks like the ears are somewhat symmetrical. They look very symmetrical. Also, if you get the color on the other side, remember you got your back face masking to be able to turn that off. So again, I like the coloration, but I think a little bit more time on those big forms and the medium forms before we move on to small forms and that detail. I think would have made this look a lot more, there's a certain magic to like cute faces, especially like those baby faces, and I think practicing that more will really, really help you improve faster. But good output, especially for 30 minutes. Great. Yeah, well done, Maritza. Well done. Alan. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, good forms overall. Good forms overall. I think the head could have been a little bit less tall and more football shaped. This is not bad. This is good output for 30 minutes. I would have paid closer attention to what his chin does at those angles, or lack thereof, right? Just the way it is. Yeah, that's a good one. He's got this little boop, right? And then those cheeks are just everything, like the lower jaw just nesting inside this giant battle station that's not a moon. That is his cheeks over here, right? So it's going to exaggerate that and less over here, making this whole thing a little bit smaller. So that's going to come back to observation, and getting the relationship between the brow ridge and the cheeks, and stuff like that, Small, I'm going to nitpick because I can, because this is really good, right? This is great for 30 minutes. So definitely keep going. Well done. Good start. Good start for sure. Good job, Alan. All right, Caleb. Alrighty. Yeah, so I would say for you as well, you probably went out of symmetry too soon. I think you could have gotten a lot more done if you just stayed in symmetry. That way, you're getting one half right, and it's already taking care of the other half for you. Yeah, the big forms are a little bit wobbly, and you skipped medium forms almost altogether and went to the detailing. You're indicating things, which is good. It's a good block out, but I would definitely say for you, spend more time in. I got Cyan. Who's Cyan? Remind me. I see Cyan in the chat. I've seen you in the Discord. I forget which one. Cyan. Cassandra. We got Carlos on here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to show up, and then you'll type it. Okay, so while that's happening, this is Caleb. So yeah, staying in see-through mode would allow you to kind of sculpt those original big details in, right? And then doing symmetry will allow you to just get both halves really quickly, and then you can just it's just a way to optimize your workflow, right? So definitely, I want to see more of that from really all of you in the future. But yeah, this is a good start. Everything's detailed in. You look at this, you automatically you already know it's either Yoda or Baby Yoda, basically, whatever their race is called. Yeah, it's a good start. Definitely more symmetry from you. Okay, we got okay. Sign is Xavier, and then we have Gwyneth Lowe, which could be Quinn. I don't know who that is. No, I have another name. All your nicknames. All right, nice. All right, good job, Caleb. All right, Ricardo. What have we here? We got another fully blocked out. Yeah, good start. We got hands and stuff too. I will say this: as cool as that looks for output, remember, quantity is not more important than quality. You know what I mean? So as cool as it is to see something that's blocked out, like, hey, I got more done in that same amount of time, it's not beneficial if you could have spent all of that time just getting that face to that next level. You know what I mean? So so right now, you blocked. Looks like you stayed in symmetry for the ears, because I see this bump here, this bump here, this bump here, this bump here. And probably what you did is you blocked out that main form over here, and then Oops. What did I do? Hmm. Oh, okay. So don't do that. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, Ricardo. So yeah, you blocked in the main form, and then you went directly into small detail, and you skipped out all the medium details, and those are really, really important because again, if we look at this one, let me just open this up. Wish I had a higher resolution. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Gwen is cool. Welcome. So you understand that there's certain things happening with this form that I would have loved to see, and that's more important to me, that you training your observation to see medium forms, those valleys and peaks and hills, right? All those rolling hills with the cheeks and all those forms. This is more important for me that you guys practice than just doing more done, but you're just blocked out. You know, I definitely want you guys to practice more detail, because you know the cheeks are all but missing. This is too long, so. Yeah, I would have, and you know the definition on the eyes, because his eyes are not round. You know what I mean? Like the guy is like almond shaped, like really chunky almond. You know, so and really being able to detail out those medium forms would have made all this extra time, because you got a good speed. I would have really rather see it on that face, just so that you get that practice in. But yeah, this is very nice, very, very nice for 30 minutes. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I close the tab. Control Shift T, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, David. Let's see what we got. Little nostrils. All right, very, very straight. The overall shapes are close. The ears are not big enough. Yeah, for you it's going to be a time management thing, and this is what those speed sculpts are going to be good for. So, especially this week, we're going to be going into arenas as well. It's going to be fun. Let's see. Yeah. So, just practicing those forms for 30 minutes. I think definitely you want to prioritize. Step one is always going to be set up your references, set up your symmetry, set up your see-through mode, right? And then block in those silhouettes, right? And make them correctly proportioned. That means that you get the whole thing together instead of just zooming in on one area. Your next step is to block in all the other important details. So you blocked in the nose and the ears, but the eyes are actually the ears are probably really important for him just because it's such a big part of his silhouette, but eyes are always going to be like at the top in terms of importance level, right? So finishing blocking in those medium details, you know, and all that stuff. I didn't need the nostrils. I didn't need that much. I would have just wanted you to block in the eyes. So I think that would have helped you more, but either way, I mean, you're good. We're just getting started, so more practice is gonna improve your decision making and streamline it as well. Yeah. Right on, David. Right on. All right, Walker. All right. Yep. So we got everything blocked in. In terms of detail level, I'm not sure what I feel about this choice of how you did that, but I'm just gonna nitpick. Really, the only issue that I have here, because you do have everything blocked in, and you were working very fast, which is good. And I'm also enjoying that you are paying attention to medium forms, right? You're not just etching stuff in. You understand that there's hills and valleys and all of that. But I don't think they use see-through mode enough. I don't think that you understand the actual proportions of the eyes. You didn't really indicate the cheeks and what an important form they are. This is almost like human proportions, or actually, this looks like E.T. more than Grogu, right? And that's because you didn't really see how big the eyes are and where they are in relation to everything else. You didn't really see where the nose is in relation to everything else. You know, like look at this. The nose is like lined up with the bottom of the eyes, okay? But because you're used to, you know, noses being lower in humans, so your brain kind of went on autopilot and just put things where you think they should be. But that's not what we want to do. You know, this is exactly what we want to practice to kind of overcome. So for you, big forms, proportions, you know, making sure things go where they're supposed to. And I would have loved to see some straight on shots as well, in addition to these. I don't think you added them. Yeah, straight on shots, so I actually see how even things are. But yeah, here's a little bit straight. But yeah, nitpicking. This is definitely not bad output for 30 minutes. We'll get you using your reference more directly, and I think you should be golden. Well done, Tenno. All right. Sophia. Let's see what we got. All right. So yeah, again, I will say definitely would have again. Quantity is not more important than quality. Okay, we want to hit quality first, because once you practice delivering high quality things, and it's inevitable that over time you get faster with it, and you're going to be able to do more in the same time, in the same amount of time, right? So really liking the flow control that you have on the ears here. I'm assuming this is the front of the face. Went off of Symmetry. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like a time management thing, I think. With you, definitely want to stay on Symmetry. The forms feel really close. But I think you didn't use Symmetry for the head, and then you started doing this. 30 minutes, if the requirement is just give me the head, I would have wanted everything blocked in rather than overall silhouette, which is not bad. It reads really well here, right? So you have a good understanding of silhouette. I just wanted to practice those tools and prioritize the big forms, medium forms of the assignment for sure. It's a good start. Sophia. All right, Cassandra. All right, let's take a look. He looks grumpy, but you are indicating those cheeks, which is good. You went off of Symmetry. Okay, and this is gold. I am telling you guys, oftentimes you're gonna hear the same thing over and over and over again until you internalize it. Okay, this is why. You stay on Symmetry, you get double the work for the same amount of time. It's easy math, right? Because he doesn't have. He doesn't have anything wildly different between each side of the face. So if it's if it's, even if you had something that's like different, it would have been small enough that you could have just taken care of it at the very end, So all of you definitely need to stay in Symmetry for what we do, unless there's a good reason. Because I was like, oh no. Yeah. So. Stay Symmetry, good indication and understanding of medium forms. The ears are too small, so big forms. The head is roughly football style, shaped, so it's kind of close. The eyes, I think that he has a little bit larger than what you have. So yeah, just better use of your time, just through practice. You'll get it. This is a very, very nice, good start for 30 minutes for sure. Well done, Cassandra. Well done. Ariana! Oh, look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Only 30 minutes, good forms. Okay, going from large to medium and even starting to indicate small. And yeah, we'll talk to you about getting the eyes in as a separate thing. Yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with this. It's a little lumpy, but it's whatever. All I care about is that you read the forms and the flow better. Yeah, you're gonna make me do this. This is actually not bad. Let's see. Yeah, proportions, everything seems to be more or less in place. I think just having a deeper kind of valley under the cheeks would have really helped it. I think right here. And the chin's a little bit large. So small nitpicks, right? Check out, this is between the eyes is pretty good. I think the nose, you even got his nose too big, as small as it is, right? Small nitpicks, but honestly, I'm not going to nitpick that much. For 30 minutes, that's not bad work. Definitely wanted better indication of the cheeks and the brow ridge. And understanding, you brought the ears, it would have been over here somewhere, because if you notice, his eyes is going to be are roughly around the center line, which you sort of have. So just this kind of angle, maybe bring the forehead down a little bit. We got a little bit of, I think the head is a little bit too tall, more football shaped. Very, very, very nitpicking. This is good. Well done, Ariana. All right, John. Yeah, it's a good start. Definitely did not use Symmetry for this. So yeah, just more practice with the tools will get you there for sure. More practice. Just doing it more. Gustavo, same deal. The ears are probably symmetrical, I'm gonna guess. But yeah, this is just a sphere, right? So, did you dynamesh it? Can't tell. You could have. Not bad, but I definitely want more better prioritizing on those big forms. It's just better. You'll just get more practice in to block everything in quickly. That's going to be the point of these, right? So, all right. Very cool. All right, Gustavo. Gwen! There, we finally got to you, Gwen. All right. Let's see. Good forms overall. So for you, I would say it's very good level of detail for what I for what I want to see in 30 minutes. I will say for you, proportions, right? So see-through mode is your buddy, right? You got the head is too spherical still. This is more of a football-shaped head overall. Okay. And then the shape of the eyes, would have been very, very important to build in that detail. Because the eye stays a sphere in there, inside the socket, and you just build the eyelids around it, right? Those tarsal plates and all the fat and everything, right? But yeah, proportions is going to be a big deal. You kind of aged them up a lot. I think bringing this down, flattening the top of the head a little bit would have helped, and making the jaw and the chin a lot smaller would have helped as well. And then really accentuating those cheeks. They really help make that character. Okay? Very close. And of course the ears you have are way too small. On the vertical especially. Maybe the length is okay, but on the vertical, I think they come to basically the bottom right here. Right? So small nitpicks here and there, but good output for 30 minutes for sure. Well done, Gwen. Well done. Well done. Michael! Alright. Oh my god. This is horrifying. Okay. These are good. Let's take a look. I'll do this one too. Yeah. Alright, so for you, I would definitely say it's very evident you didn't stay in symmetry mode, right? So those initial ones, we're gonna have the back face facing. So that's real quick. Just a reminder for you guys. So you're gonna have brush, auto masking right here, and you're gonna have back face mask. If you have this on, then if you have back face mask on, then anytime you try to paint or sculpt on an object that is kind of thin and you're getting an influence on the other side, it's gonna detect that it's the back face of it, and it's gonna ignore that other side. So that's just a quick reminder for you guys. Okay. Just a reminder, see-through mode is right here. Freaking use it. Okay. Where was I? I lost all my tabs. That's one. That's two. Okay, yeah, and symmetry is gonna be X. Okay, so yeah, overall this is great, Michael. This is Michael, right? Pretty sure this is Michael. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is not bad output. I like, by the way, you captured a little bit of that brown eye kind of magic right here. Not bad. Proportions are a little bit off. The head is too spherical still, right? We want that football shape. And for you, I would say symmetry. X would have, I think we would have seen a lot more if this is what you got in 30 minutes without using symmetry, right? Because it's very clearly not symmetrical. You're just eyeballing it. I think if you used symmetry, you could have done double the amount of work, and you would have looked twice as good, right? Because this is, I don't think you use symmetry here at all, and you got this. Everything is blocked in for the most part. You know what I mean? So let's get you in the habit of using symmetry. Again, X to toggle it, and that should get you there. It's a very good start. Very good start. This pink is very aggressively pink. Yeah, good start. Very nice. Very nice, Michael. I'll just appreciate this for a second. Okay, we're good. All right, and last but not least, Nahama. Alrighty. Yeah, everything's blocked in. Yeah, we'll just get more practice. Everything's blocked in. I would like to see the eyes separate. And then you get... again, to get started, and this is for all of you, to get started, it's not a bad idea to just really quick etch where you want things to be, right? And then you just kind of continue working on it. So for you, just more experience, I think. You know, recognizing the forms and the lighting and all that stuff, getting more familiar with the tools. Symmetry, yeah, just understanding where the mouth is compared to the chin, and really getting you to block in those medium forms after you just kind of etch this. This etching on the surface, they should only be treated as a roadmap, right? Like a blueprint. But really, you want to sculpt in those big forms. You know, all those details, you want to sculpt that in. You want to sculpt that in. Okay? But yeah, it's a good start overall. Again, good job, all of you. Not bad for 30 minutes at all. And you're definitely going to enjoy seeing yourselves improve over the course of the semester. Okay? So thank you so much for the hard work. And we will see you all in class. Be well, stay safe, stay warm.